Make today iconic.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports, back with the Sacramento King Super Realistic Rebuild, part 3 of this series. Here are the objectives for the Kings in this one. And if you guys have not seen the previous episodes, then make sure to click the link in the description. We did have a poll, and the most votes got was to build around Fox and Bagley. So we're going to be trading a couple pieces here. But we actually end up getting the number 2 overall pick when we were projected number 10, so that's insane. So we are going to be trading Josh Richardson here, who we acquired last season in a trade, but didn't really work out for us. He was just like an immediate change for us, a little bit of a solution for that season. But we're going to get Jay Crowder, who's not really going to play for us, but we're going to get a future first-round pick from the Pelicans, who need a small forward. Jay Crowder is going to start regressing. So they've got just Shane Carson guy, but he's not great at all. So with the number 2 overall pick in the draft, we're going to select Adrian Porter. Looks like a really elite defender. Don't know if he's going to be able to score, though, so that might be a problem. But he's going to at least give us a lot of defensive help out of Louisville. And you hate to see this happen, but Buddy Hield has not really lived up to his first season with us. Only averaging about 16 points per game last season. So we're going to trade him here, sign and trade with the Raptors, who are going to send us a pretty young small forward with a lot of potential. But Kyle Lowry as well, who's only on a 1-year deal. He's going to retire after this season. So they need a little bit of wing help and some shooting, so it makes sense. So this is going to be the roster after those trades. We're going to build around De'Aaron Fox and Bagley. For this season, they're going to have full control of the offense. So it's going to run through them. And other than them, we don't really have much talent. So it's going to be a rebuilding season. We might make the playoffs. If we do, I'd be fine with that. We don't have our first-round pick, though. It is going to go to the Heat no matter what. So it's better if we do win games. And here is the rotation. A lot of young guys on this team, so it's going to take a while for us to even get back to the playoffs, I think. So here at the trade deadline, after our first major trades of the season, actually of the series, we are currently 25 and 29, so we're not doing too bad at all. I thought we would maybe be in the bottom 10 of the league, but we're actually competing for a playoff spot. So Giannis is going to win, I believe, I don't know, that's like his 4th or 5th MVP. We don't know the rookies by now, but Moses Moody, most improved, and Timberwolves get Coach of the Year. All-NBA teams looking like this. Marvin Bagley, first time on an All-NBA team, gets the 3rd team. Definitely had some very good numbers, and probably because he was the main scoring option alongside De'Aaron Fox. But Adrian Porter, number 2 pick, does get All-Rookie first team. And checking out the standings, we barely missed the playoffs, just barely, which I did not expect. So definitely a good sign from Fox and Bagley, showing that they can take reins of this team. The Raptors, Buddy Hield actually had an amazing season after we traded him. 20 points per game on the Raptors, coming off the bench. That is crazy. Josh Richardson had another really good season, 14 points per game on really good shooting numbers. So maybe it did not work for us, and it backfired. They had amazing seasons on different teams. But Naz Reid was our starting center, and he did not do too bad. He did pretty solid, I think. And it looks like the Bulls and the Spurs are going to be in the finals for this season. So we'll check out who wins this one. It looks like the Bulls go up, and they do win it. Zach LaVine, finals MVP. So here in the draft lottery, we don't have our first-round pick. The Miami Heat have it from the Josh Richardson trade. But we do have the Pelicans pick, also from the Josh Richardson trade. So we are going to select another pretty good defender here in Grant York with our first-round pick. Small forward, 6'6", out of Duke. We have not been able to find yet a good, solid starting small forward. So here is the roster for the second season of this part. De'Aaron Fox and Bagley, obviously our best players. Naz Reid up to a 90, but he doesn't actually play like a 90 overall. That just happens with some players when you send them to the G League. So hopefully he can at least be solid. And Chris Livingston obviously getting better. Adrian Porter obviously going to get better, but I don't really trust their offense. They're really good defenders. Don't really trust the offense. So Fox and Bagley are going to have to carry their but we're going to keep the same system and the coach. So for this season at the All-Star break, Marvin Bagley and De'Aaron Fox are going to be All-Stars, which is pretty cool, so they should be doing pretty good. And here at the trade deadline, checking out how we're doing, we're currently the 4th seed in the West at 34-22, so we're not doing bad at all. If we can make the playoffs, that would definitely be good, and hopefully we can finally make it to the conference finals. So no one's going to dethrone Giannis here for the MVPs, and he's just going to start racking them up. Kai Jones, 6-man, Terrence Clark, most improved, and Eric Spoelstra on the Spurs. Kind of a weird situation there, but De'Aaron Fox on the All-NBA second team. Definitely good. Marvin Bagley did not make it on a team, but that's fine. As long as we won games, and we did. We did make the playoffs. We will be the 6th seed, so not too bad at all for this really young team. And we're playing the Pelicans, actually, who we did trade Josh Richardson to. So checking out the player stats, Marvin Bagley led us in scoring. Naz Reid with a pretty okay season. He's nothing special. Livingston and Porter not really scoring good at all. But checking out the team stats on offense, we're probably one of the worst teams in the league. And yeah, we are bottom 10 in scoring, but top 5 in defense. So here in the first round, can we get past the Pelicans, who have Anthony Davis, Josh Richardson, and Cole Anthony? They do win game 1 here. Tie it up at 1-1. And we'll see if we can dethrone them. Can we go up 3-1? 2-2 now. Big game right here. It is in New Orleans, and we do manage to steal it. Can we win in Sacramento? We do. We win in 6 games. Marvin Bagley with a double-double, 2 blocks, and everyone else doing pretty good. But Cole Anthony with a 24-point game. Anthony Davis a double-double. Buddy Hield is on this team. So in the second round, we're playing the Timberwolves, who last time I believe they swept us. So hopefully we can do a better performance here. 2-0 down though. 3-0 down. Are we going to get swept again? And we get swept again by Shaquille O'Neal. Shakir against Sharif. And Shakir gets the better of this series. Livingston, though, shot 2 for 12 in that game. Shakir just going off. Insane numbers from him. Pretty all-around team. So the Wizards are going to win the finals. RJ Barrett is the finals MVP. I forgot to show that, but they beat the Timberwolves in 7. So here in the draft lottery, we're going to have 2 first-round picks from the Rockets, which we got from the Raptors, and they're going to be back-to-back 21 and 22. So I did put that Rockets pick in Trade Finder, and the Blazers are interested. We don't really need 2 first-round picks back-to-back, especially in an auto-generated class. So we're going to send the 22nd pick and also Grant York, who we drafted in the first round last season, to the Blazers for Melvin Frazier, a little bit of experience, and a future first-round pick, top 5 protected. So with our first-round pick at 21, we're going to select Donnie Davidson out of Penn State, 7-footer, 7-foot center. Naz Reid is a little undersized at 6'10", so he looks like a really good defensive prospect. So this is the roster for the 3rd season of this part, and we're looking pretty nice. Sharif O'Neal is definitely looking good, but I don't know if I should start him at small forward. I know he can play it a little bit, or maybe move Bagley to center, because I don't really like Naz Reid starting for us. But Donnie Davidson actually has insane potential, 96 potential. He could be a steal, but I don't know if he's going to reach that potential before this series is over. So we'll see. We won't actually throw him in the G League. We'll give him some experience with the first team, and we'll keep the same coach and the same system. But here at the All-Star break, De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley both, again, are All-Stars. So, gotta get into that win column, though. And here at the trade deadline, we are currently out of the playoffs at 22 and 33, doing absolutely horrible. I think I might be looking for a trade. We can't really score. We're one of the worst offenses in the league, so we're going to try to fix that. So it's sad to see this happen, but Bogdan Bogdanovic has been with the team for this entire video, and we're going to be trading him. Also, 2 second-round picks for Javonte Smart, who's an 85 overall, but he's a really good scorer, and at this point, we're just desperate for some scoring. We're going to start him because Adrian Porter can't really score for us, and the Thunder are really bad, so they just need some assets at this point. Gets 2 second-round picks. This is what the rotation is going to look like after that trade. Javonte Smart is going to start for us. He is on fire. And then Porter will go to the bench with Sharif. He's just not a complete player yet. So we actually did a lot better after the trade, but it was not enough. And we are 1 game out of the playoffs, so we have to win and hope that the Nuggets or the Clippers lose. So we're going to simcast this and get a little bit of gameplay just in case we don't make the playoffs. But hopefully we do and maybe make it to the conference finals. So we are down 7 here with about 2 minutes left. Westbrook trying to get some buckets at 38 years old. Not going to happen, Westbrook. But let's get it to Fox. Up to Javonte Smart. Get it into Bagley. Nice little pump fake and the easy bucket for Bagley. Westbrook again trying to dance. Fox almost gets the steal. We'll double right here. And just a little bit too late. They get the easy bucket. So we'll see what we can do here. We're down 7. We need a 3. Fox was kind of open, lightly contested, and he's not going to hit. But Naz Reid gets the rebound, and he puts it in. At this point, we need a 3 here, but we're not really getting open. Best 3-point shooter is probably Javonte Smart. Yeah, that's not going in. We can't really get any good looks. Livingston can't shoot the ball at all. I don't know what to do here. Just force it up. And we're done. So the MVP for this season is Emoni Bates for the Knicks. And Sasha Bilic, Rookie of the Year and 6th man. Julian Newman, most improved. Here are all the NBA teams. We did not make the playoffs, obviously. That's why you see the gray screen. So very disappointing. We've really done nothing up to this point with this stacked team of Fox, Bagley, Hield when we had him, Vucevic, Josh Richardson. Like, I don't know, 2K just be sleeping on some teams like the Pacers, the Kings, other teams like that. They just will never be successful in this game. Maybe like 1% out of all the simulations we do. So as you guys can see, we were one of the worst teams in the league offensively. So in the finals are going to be the Pelicans, which Buddy Hield and Josh Richardson are both on the Pelicans. But they're playing the Knicks, who have the MVP. But Buddy Hield is going to win finals MVP. That is crazy how we traded Josh Richardson and him to different teams. They end up on the same team and they win a championship before us. That is actually insane. So, I mean, we're going to do one more part to this video and try to see if we can even get close to the finals. But got to watch part 4 to see. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment on the road to 300 subscribers.